Borghese is the surname of a family of Italian noble and papal background, originating as the Borghese of Borghesi in Siena, where they came to prominence in the 13th century, holding offices under the commune. The head of the family, Marcantonio, moved to Rome in the 16th century and there, following the election of his son Camillo as Pope Paul V, they rose in power and wealth. They were one of the leading families of the Black Nobility and maintain close ties to the Vatican. Borghese of Siena. The house originated with Tiezzo da Montecchiano, a 13th-century wool merchant in Siena, whose nephew Borghese gave his name to the family. Among the important Sienese Borghese are Agostino, noted soldier in the wars between Siena and Florence, named Count Palatine by Pope Pius II and Count of the Holy Roman Empire by Sigismund. Niccolo, man of letters, philosopher and important political figure in the Sienese Republic, belonging to the Monte-Dei. Pietro, named a senator of Rome by Pope Leo X, killed in the sack of Rome. Marcantonio, politician and lawyer in papal service. Borghese of Rome. The head of the family, Marcantonio, moved to Rome in 1541 and this Sienese family rapidly gained access to the upper echelons of Roman society, culminating in the election of Marcantonio's son Camillo Borghese as Pope Paul V. Paul V was an unabashed nepotist, naming his brother Francesco Duke of Rignano and general of the papal army, his other brother Giambattista governor of the Borgo and Castellan of Castel Sant'Angelo, and his sister Hortensia's son Scipione Caffarelli, becoming Scipione Borghese on his adoption, a cardinal, and his adoptive son Paul also bestowed on his nephew Scipione the title Prince of Vavaron. As an extended family, the Borghese became some of the largest landowners of the Roman Campagna, increasing the wealth by the strategic control of the properties and a concerted policy of assuming monopolies of milling grain and the rights to run inns. Thus the Borghese family rose still further in power and wealth. Many of Paul V's official inscriptions include Romanus after his name, to reinforce the family's new Roman connection. Scipione was a major patron of the arts, and the family art collection burgeoned under his guardianship. Marcantonio II, son of Giambattista, was named Prince of Sulmona in 1610, again through Paul V's influence, in this case with Philip III of Spain. In 1619 Marcantonio II married Camilla Orsini, becoming heir to both the Borghese and Orsini families. His son Paolo married Olimpia Aldobrandini, Princess of Rossano, and by this marriage enabled the Borghese to lay claim to the Aldobrandini family legacy as well, though this right was only recognized in 1769 after protracted court battles. Along with Paolo's titles, Olimpia passed the title of Prince of Rossano to the son Marcantonio III, who also became Viceroy of Naples. Marcantonio IV, Prince of Sulmona and of Rossano, was a senator of the Roman Republic. His son Camillo Filippo Ludovico enlisted in the Napoleonic army and later became one of its generals. In 1803 he married Napoleon's sister, Pauline Bonaparte, the promiscuous widow of General Leclerc. Camillo was named Duke of Guastalla in 1806, and governor of Piedmont. Camillo's sale of the Borghese collection of antiquities enriched the new Musée du Louvre. On Napoleon's fall, he separated from Pauline and retired to private life in Florence, dying without issue. Marcantonio IV's second son, Prince Francesco Borghese Aldobrandini, was also a general in the Napoleonic army, and inherited all Camillo's property. Prince Scipione Borghese was an industrialist and sportsman, remembered for participating in the 1907 Peking to Paris race with the journalist Luigi Barzini. Junior Valerio Borghese, a Navy official and winner of the Medaglia d'Oro al Valor Militare, in 1967 founded the extreme right organization Fronte Nazionale. He fled to Spain in 1970 following accusations of his plotting a coup d'état. There are four present branches of the Borghese family. Borghese, descended from Marcantonio V, princes of Sulmona, Rossano, son of Francesco. Borghese Aldobrandini, descended from Camillo, princes of Meldola, son of Francesco. Borghese Salviati, descended from Scipione, dukes of Giuliano, son of Francesco. Borghese Torlonia, Giulio, princes of Fucino, grandson of Francesco, married Princess Anna Maria Torlonia. Notable members of the family: Camillo Borghese, became Pope Paul V. Scipione Borghese, cardinal, artistic patron of Bernini, and nephew of Pope Paul V. Francesco Scipione Maria Borghese, cardinal. Marcantonio Borghese, rebuilt the Villa Borghese and its gardens. Camillo Filippo Ludovico Borghese, second husband of Pauline Bonaparte. Pauline Borghese, an Equity Bonaparte, sister of Napoleon and wife of Camillo Borghese. Scipione Borghese, politician and explorer. Paolo Borghese, Duke of Bomarzo and husband of Marcella Borghese. Junior Valerio Borghese, Italian naval commander and politician. Marcella Borghese, an Equity Phasic cosmetics entrepreneur and wife of Paolo Borghese. Lorenzo Borghese, entrepreneur and television personality.